Hey everyone, I believe we are live now. Just wanted to pop on and talk about a new severe thunderstorm warning for Vernon Parish. This has been in effect for a few minutes. I was doing a couple extra little things on this, just setting stuff up a little better. I got the camera for Alexandria in here so we can look west and see that. And then we have that Natchitoches camera still there as well. So I'm just kind of adding them all and I can just interchange those out. But we have storms off to the west of Alexandria. That's the one I wanted to kind of focus in on. But then we had this warning come out here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the wind profiles with this. We're really close into the radar, so if there were something, we would see it. Let's go into the Lake Charles. Still some broad rotation there, as well as with this one along the Beauregard-Vernon Parish line west of Rose Pine. I'll put that in motion, take the lightning off. And you can see we just popped in that significant weather outlook there from southern Vernon into most of Beauregard Parish. But that rotation's been continuous but weak. And then this up here, it just kind of looks more straight line, like that wind is going to be surging out towards Simpson. So we have that severe thunderstorm warning in place. Let me go ahead. I don't go wall to wall on these, which wall to wall would be I'm going to be here for hours and hours, but I feel like, I want to come on and talk about these severe thunderstorms. I think it's worth it because if they are happening where you are, it's a big deal. So what we have now, as of 3:37, so this is 10 minutes old, severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Vernon Parish. Let's see, I'll put regular radar on. That storm is moving east at 30. The main threats here are 60-mile-per-hour winds and penny-sized hail. Impacted locations: New Lano, Leesville, LeCamp, Leander, Slagle, Fort Johnson, and Simpson. Let's go take a look at the Leesville camera. Let me pull this up. See what we have. That's your gusty winds we were talking about. So that is what is coming toward the Leesville camera, which this is a few miles south of Leesville. That looks a little scary, but it's not something that I see imminently rotating. Nothing crazy going on just yet by what I'm seeing. Of course, I'm taking a close look at it. What gets scary sometimes is those raindrops will show up and it looks like something dark extending down from the cloud. It's not. That's just a raindrop right there. And everything I'm seeing so far seems pretty linear on this, but we'll be watching very closely on that front edge of these storms as there is a severe thunderstorm warning for those. Let's go ahead and jump back into radar, take a look and see what we have going on there. And I'm on the Lake Charles radar site, so I want to do this. Oh, just thundered at the house. Yep, I hear that rumble going. All right, so, and again, that camera for Alexandria, that is going to be up in your, it's going to be the one that's not above my head, but two up, this one under the Cenla weather banner there. Tornado watch has also, just a little housekeeping note, been issued for the remainder of the area until 9 p.m. I think it'll go away by about 6 or 7, but that includes Catahoula, Concordia, Avoyelles, Evangeline, and St. Landry Parish. Again, these storms have been forming out ahead sorry, I'm going to get there, out ahead of the line, and they're trying to acquire rotation, but they've been having a really difficult time doing that because the conditions just are not perfect for it. We have more of a south-southwesterly wind here. Instability is a little lower. Temperatures are not cooling fast enough as you go up. No complaints, though. So this broken line of storms along the cold front is what we're going to be watching for, and that's where we're going to see these cell mergers between what's out in front of it and what's going on in the actual front, or ahead of the actual front. And when those kind of combine forces, we can occasionally see a little bit of a spin up. As of now, though, it's been a lot of storms, a lot of thunder and lightning. I just saw a flash of lightning up there on the Alexandria camera behind my head or above my head. And that's because of these storms out to the west. Now, there are no warnings with this just yet, but if you are in this area out here in Vernon Parish, there's a severe thunderstorm warning for you right now, not a tornado warning. I saw someone mention that. No tornado warning. We have tornado watches going on. So anybody seeing anything crazy where you're at? I know we were talking earlier about Fisher. They were getting some pretty wild rain totals and had some flooding kind of discussed there. This one, again, looks like it's going to be a very quick hit around Simpson, but it looks like this storm is going to pack some serious wind with it, 50, 60, maybe 65 miles per hour as that charges east. And down the line, this one does have eyes on 28, so it's going to come right down into western Eastern Rapides Parish toward Gardner and Alexandria. So we'll be watching that for any signs of rotation, but that one for now, again, looks very, very linear. It looks the opposite of what we would look for in a tornadic situation, is that thing's kind of surging out and not necessarily pulling in inflow. So we're not seeing any sort of supercellular characteristics to that one. So let's go ahead and take a look at the big picture. I see lots of questions coming in. We have another severe thunderstorm warning up here in Wynne and Grant. That's until 4 p.m. So that warning is winding down. We'll have to watch and see what they do with that as it heads out toward Gina, which I think we actually have that camera back live. So let me go ahead and pull that one up. Yeah, that's just kind of nasty looking. It's got a lot of rain and lightning going on there. We will pop up that Alexandria camera. And I'm looking northwest now. So we are looking, this is Texas Avenue down here. See that? And then, so if you're going kind of north on that, and then we're looking up toward the northwest, I believe the Coliseum would be right over here, and not seeing anything but dark skies and occasionally a flash or two of lightning out there from this one. Severe thunderstorm warnings do continue for parts of the area. That would include Vernon Parish as well as Grant and Wynne, parts of Grant and Wynne. And Ball just looks yucky. Yeah, I mean, that's all you're getting right now is just some rain there. We have some heavier stuff to the west. That'll sweep through really quick. You're going to see a lot of rain. You're going to see those wind gusts pop up to 50, 60 miles per hour with these more severe cells. And you could see some, we could see some power outages. Just looking around, a few hundred in Vernon and Sabine, down into Beauregard, 600 here in Rapides, about 1,000 in Allen Parish. I guess the storm came through there a little earlier and did some work there. 1,100 out in Avoyelles Parish, and then St. Landry about 280. And I think that's mainly because we've had those strong winds, those gradient winds out ahead of this, and that gradient is just the difference in high to low pressure. And so we've seen those strong winds, and that's probably what's bringing the limbs down and bringing some power outages to the area so far. Let me see what we have here. Is there anything else I want to show you? You know, I think we'll just look at the radar a little bit here. I'll go back, see if there are any questions here. Dark in Pineville, wind is bad. Yeah, southeastern Wynne Parish is getting it. Gina, you're about to get it or are getting it and about to get worse. Most of Grant Parish in this, though Montgomery, I would say you are in the clear. Then down into southeastern Natchitoches Parish from basically right along the parish line and then up toward the Chopin exit, we are seeing lots of lightning and heavy rainfall. And then these are the storms we're really watching for the potential to spin. If that happens, we could get a tornado warning out of these, but so far, so good on that. And if you're noticing up above my head there, that camera in Alexandria is showing some lightning. Just saw a pretty good pop of lightning out of that one. Not the thing that's flickering back there. I believe that's a tower with the light on it. So still some strong storms out ahead of this. Your current warnings are for Wynne, Northern Grant, and Eastern Vernon Parish. And that's going to be heading toward Rapides here in just a little bit. So I'm going to be watching it. About AEX, you're about to get it. Yeah, so you're going to get this lead storm. I think we'll see some impact from that, and then this one comes in behind it as kind of the final blow. But look at this, Sabine Parish, you're out of the tornado watch. Severe threat gone. Again, let's draw the line. Let's clear some people out of this. If you're on the back side of this thing right here, you are out of the severe threat. So Jasper, Texas, up to, let me get this. Up through Manny, Florine, Fisher, Natchitoches, Montgomery, Provençal, Anacoco, Winfield. You are beyond that line. That line is through you. So the severe threat is over to the west of that line. You're probably feeling it get cooler as we speak. And then this is going to quickly push on toward the east. Let me go and show you. Let's go 2 hours on the lapse here. And I'll put this in motion and show you how much progress this has made. This has basically gone from the northern end of Toledo Bend all the way into central Grant Parish over 2 hours. And I'll just do a quick measurement on that. So where it starts, around here, in 2 hours, this thing has moved all the way over into northern Grant. So moving at about 40 miles per hour. If we start it from this point and see what we do, if we move it, whoops, I don't have the thing on there. There we go. All right, so from here to the Mississippi, about 66 miles. So that crosses in about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes up here. I think St. Landry Parish gets cleared by about 7 or 7:30, and then that severe threat is gone. But for now, we do have severe thunderstorm warnings. This includes Leesville. I think that does include the base there out in Vernon Parish, Fort Johnson. And then we have that severe thunderstorm warning to the north that we'll see if they reissue as that storm heads on to the east. I kind of think that one out ahead of it is taking over there. But it's about to get pretty rowdy here in Alexandria, and as soon as it does, I will go live. If we see a tornado warning or another new severe thunderstorm warning that looks serious, I'll jump on as well. So I just wanted to give you a quick update, and that's what I did. See you back here in a bit.